By Thomas. Down low. Here's Okafor. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Okafor. Both free throws good for Okafor. And Boston has possession. Clutch the pass to Thomas. They set the pick. Back to Sullinger from the arc. Okafor grabs the miss. Philadelphia shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. There's a whistle and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Holmes and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Stolen by Thompson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Covington's shot is off. Here's Clutch. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his 1st foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Evan Turner. He's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Outer dishes to Olynyk. Stolen by Thompson. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Shot by Crowder, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the 2nd half. Pass to Holmes. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Okafor. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Clutch. He's got 25. Stolen away. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. In 4th, the Celtics.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Olynyk sets a screen for Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Sullinger.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is. Done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Sullinger, the screen. To the middle, goes up off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Turner covering. Okafor kicks to Covington. Back to Okafor, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Clutch. Fires for three. Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Inside, here's Okafor, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Turner.
And, you know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played.
And the Celtics making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Both free throws good for Okafor. And Clark, with the 10-minute quarters, the players felt like they were fresher during the game. Still, removing 8 minutes from an NBA game does have huge consequences.
Well, we must remember it's being experimented with right now, so keep that in mind. They also talked about shortening the preseason and doing other things to keep players fresher during the year. I like the thought process.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the 76ers. Kendall Marshall comes in for Thompson. With the floater, it's deflected. The dive for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Okafor. 18 points for him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
So he gets them both. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The 76ers struggled last year, but it was mostly due to their offensive issues, Greg. At times, they could be okay on defense.
No doubt, Kevin. They've got a good group of rim protectors, and they also knew how to force turnovers, but they have got to improve offensively.
Jerebko's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Here's Clutch. He's got 25. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Yeah, you know, Philly would finish right in the middle of the pack in terms of defensive rankings. They knew how to make stops, and they've got some good defenders, too, so not surprised they were fairly solid defensively.
And the big thing that stuck out for me for the Sixers, their turnovers forced. I mean, second in the league in steals per game, fourth in the league in block.
There's the pass to Rozier. To the paint. Sullinger passes to Jerebko. Okafor with the steal. Finished off the break. 8 points for him.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And Marshall kicks to Okafor. And Boston with the rebound. Sullinger's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Clutch. He's got 27. He kicks it to Jerebko. Celtics passing it around. Crowder, the pass to Clutch. Shot clock at 6. And that's an air ball. Not even close. To the middle. Here's Grant. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Clutch the pass to Crowder. Offline with his three. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And that one's good. He's got 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Sullinger passes to Clutch. Dishes to Urepko. Pass to Rozier. To the wing on the left. Here's Clutch.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
He dishes it to Sullinger. Passes it to Clutch. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Boston again missing. 76ers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Jay Crowder. Lee comes in for Sullinger. And Bradley subbed in for Rozier. Pushing it up. And Okafor at the basket on the assist from Marshall. 20 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Back to Bradley. Shot to stop the run. Nice jump shot. Good. The 76ers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Lee with the block. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Urepko. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Thomas checked in for the Celtics. There's the dish to Urepko. Tries from 16. Good. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal. And Isaiah Thomas, traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston, seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
You were talking about Isaiah Thomas. He had no love lost for the Suns. In their first meeting, he took them apart, Clark, on the floor. Remember that game? Stared him down as he was hitting shots. Looked at that bench. Man, he had a big chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, and most guys that are a little undersized and have battled doubters all their careers bring that kind of edge anyway. You throw in the fact that he was disappointed how the trade unfolded. He was amped up and ready for that return visit.
Smith with it. Now Thomas defending. That's good. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
There's the double team with Grant.
Jump ball.
Philadelphia with the ball. So it's Philadelphia now. Marshall dishes to Noel. Kicks it to Marshall. Pick by Okafor. Marshall can't hit.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Lee passes to Clutch. Doubled by Smith. Thomas, it's a wide open look. To the paint. Out to the wing. A second chance effort. Clutch. Zeller trying to free himself up. Some solid defense from Grant. Smith against Thomas to the left wing. And Marshall kicks to Noel. Grant gets a wide open look. Off target with his three.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on it.
Smith with it. He has 6. And there's the feed to Okafor. Up off the screen. And he sinks the layup.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Stolen by Grant. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Oh!
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia slam cam replay. It's taken away by Smith. Fast break, Philadelphia. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk. And it last.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Grant and Hollis Thompson subbed in for Marshall. To Thomas. Celtics passing it around. Thomas against Smith. There's a whistle and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and due to the ball.